What's up, YouTubians? Gary, VW Jawbreaker. Welcome back to another day where we're going to get back to crack-a-lacking on this 60 and making that huge push. You know, finally doing something besides welding and grinding for once. So today, the weather's perfect. It's after work. Figured might as well get out here, do a little bit more. So I started taping off the car. And the reason I'm taping it off like this is because we're gonna go ahead and spray the inside of the car. So I want to try to minimize the amount of overspray coming out to the outside, because then it's just more prep I have to do later for the exterior coatings. So this side's done. We need to go ahead and flip it over, do the other side, and then we can finally get painting with, that's right, we're gonna use this paint in this color. I know you can't tell. You'll see. We did a poll, or a question I should say, and you know, we had some interesting input. Should we do it gray? Should we do it black? Should we do it pink with purple polka dots and yellow stripes? I don't know. I started getting conflicted. Then I started listening to all y'all's comments and suggestions, and I started realizing, why am I second guessing myself? No, the color scheme's not happening the way I was thinking, but it's working out for the best. So I'm gonna stick with my original plan, which is, well, let's get crack-a-lacking and I'll show you. Was that probably the most conventional way to do that? Probably not. I'm not a painter. Don't follow me for advice, but this will at least keep all the overspray from overspraying everything else. So we just come in, shoot the interior, and be done. All right, so I'll go ahead and get ready to mix up the tractor, truck, and implement paint. We're going with the Massey Ferguson Gray. Massey Ferguson Gray. That's the words. So we're getting ready to mix that up here in a minute. I'll walk you through it. Pretty easy. We'll hit it with the Harbor Freight spray gun on the compressor. Let's go ahead and get some color on this inside. That'll be a huge step. I can't wait. All right, so we got everything laid out. We've got our Magic tractor, truck, and implement paint. You've seen me use it before. It works really good. Got our mixing cup, got our funnel to be able to strain it into the sprayer. We've got our Magic reducer, and we've also got our catalyst hardener. So always want to make sure you mix everything up real good. That's been shaken, so we're going to go ahead and open this. We'll go ahead and get it stirred, and then we'll go ahead and get it poured, mixed, and we'll get our crack-a-lacking and get it painted. Kind of excited, not gonna lie. All right, that's all mixed up. So we're gonna go ahead and measure 8 to 1 to 1. So we're gonna bring it up to the 4 mark for my gun, add up to the next 4 mark with the reducer, next 4 mark with the hardener. And that should get the first coat of the interior done. Crossing fingers. That was a mess. So next the reducer. Then last, catalyst harder. Catalyst hardener, not harder. Does make the paint a little harder though. Now we mix. So we've got our strainer. It just seems kind of thick, but it's what it called for. Probably just have to add a little bit more air to that. And just like that, the first coat's done. I think it turned out pretty cool. Of course, it's gonna look really dark right now because, well, everything's kind of, you know, dark. Everything's blocked off, but that turned out all right. Am I a painter? Absolutely not. Can I live with that? So far. Then again, one of those things that probably looks just fine in the dark. I may hate to see that in the light. I don't know. But I didn't notice any coverage issues anywhere. But again, this is the first coat. Now with this paint, you need to let it set for 24 hours before you put coat 2 on. So, we'll just do that little thing or whatever, and it's not tomorrow yet. Okay, so, and just like that, it's the next day. Man, time really flies when you have fun. I went to work, that wasn't fun. That's besides the point. Okay, so, look at that. I love it, it looks good. Little darker than I thought, but I don't really care. I think it's looking great. I did get a couple runs in a few places. They're real small, but I still want to go ahead and tackle them. Again, and we're not trying to be perfect. So I got this loaded up with some 220 grit, and we're just going to kind of lightly hit those couple spots in a few areas. I think it's 2 is all I've seen. I did see a couple areas where I was a little light, but again, no big deal. We'll do a quick scuff on those couple areas. We'll do another wipe down real fast, and then we'll be ready to go ahead and throw on a second coat. Now, I was kind of looking at that footage a little bit. I know it's difficult for you guys to see, but what do you want me to do? I mean, it's not like it's the easiest thing to film. And if I wear you on the chest or on the head like some of the other people do, you're gonna be covered in paint also. I really don't want to ruin my camera because I don't really want to have to spend money on another one or soak it in cleaner or something. So I'm doing the best I can. So let's get to sanding, and we'll go ahead and get to putting on the second coat and checking it out. Guys, hold on. We're done with the second coat. I am gonna go ahead and peel all this paper off, and we're gonna get a good look at it. We might even roll it outside, I don't know, but we're gonna get a good look at it. So, get crack-a-lacking, guys. That was quick and easy. 2 spots, that's all I could find. Not bad considering I'm not a painter. So we got it wiped back down, a little bit of wax and grease remover. I blew it all down just to make sure everything's good and clean. So we'll go ahead and throw on the second coat. We'll mix it the same way. We'll mix it 8-to-1. Again with the catalyst hardener, shake it up just like we did last time. And we'll go ahead and get crack-a-lacking and get the second coat on. well, that's a wrap. Let's check it out and see how it turned out. Don't judge me. I'm not a painter. I did have an issue with the gun wanting to, I don't know, just kept wanting to spit and stuff, but for the most part, I think it should level out. I mean, that's a decent gloss. I'm not looking for a high gloss or anything like that, but it looks decent. I wish I could kind of roll you out more outside, but I don't know, I think that'll work. I kind of do. Hold on, I got an idea. All right, how's that? Is that any better? I think that's decent. What do you think? Got a painted interior. Again, I'm not perfect, I know, and a lot of my lines, you know, could have been better, they could have been worse, but I think overall it's going to be a-okay. I can definitely see a lot of the boo-boos, so to speak, now that there's more paint on it versus just the primer, but again, this will be a 150 to 200 foot car instead of a 20-foot car. Never said I was an expert in anything. So next video, guys, be a little exciting. Next video, we're gonna go ahead and tackle the outside. So we're gonna mask it off and go ahead and shoot the Raptor liner. Wonder what color I chose. Appreciate you being here, guys. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. Thanks so much for the encouragement and the donations that have started all of a sudden coming in. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. All that stuff can be found on the website. There's links to the merch, shirts, there's stickers, there's all kinds of stuff along with discount codes, or if you want to give a donation, it's PayPal safe. So appreciate it. We'll catch you on the next one, guys. Till then, be good.